What is up, guys? This is a custom gameplay request from one of my channel members, RitsyReelz. Thank you so much, Ritzy, for your support. I am super excited for this very custom game right here. So we are facing Green Goblin Mutation Formula here on Expert Mode with Standard 3. So we have Pursue by the Pass put into play right here. And then a RitsyReelz for this one, thematically, we are doing a Green Goblin. So you guys all know Venom Goblin, where Green Goblin took a hold of the symbiote suit. So this time, Norman Osborn wants some cosmic power to help him out. So he found the Kree right here, and he will be recruiting help, from the Kree Militants, because Ronan is such a menace, in Marvel Champions that Green Goblin saw some power there. So he wants to try that. So we have the Power Stone launcher set right here for the scenario. So the attached character has +1 scheme, +1 attack. After a hero or villain do 3 more damage to attached character, they take the Power Stone away from that character. So we will try to take it away from Green Goblin, and he'll try to take it back whenever we each do 3 or more damage to the other character. And then for a scenario, RitsyReelz also requested that we take out Goblin Gimmicks, which is known as one of the easiest modular sets in Marvel Champions. So we took this modular set out, and we also are taking out the Goblin Glider and Pumpkin Bombs from the Green Goblin encounter set, right? Because it says Mutation Formula right here. So these cards are actually a part of Green Goblin's encounter set, even though these are a part of Goblin Gimmicks here, because it says Goblin Gimmicks here at the bottom. So we're taking these out with the modular set, but we're also taking these out because this is a custom gameplay here, so we can do whatever we want. So we're taking these out as well. And then for the scenario, instead of using a regular Nemesis set right here, we're replacing it with Yarnrog, which is Captain Marvel's Nemesis set here, because we have a bunch of Kree trying to attack us right here. And with this scenario, for Ritzy's custom scenario, every single minion that has the Kree trait is considered to be a Goblin, because Green Goblin is putting his mutation formula across all the Kree and really recruiting them and turning them to his side here, right? So Yarnrog will be considered a Goblin minion as well as a Kree minion for the effects with Green Goblin, where he really works well with Goblin minions here, right? Like Goblin Thrall has the Goblin trait right here. All the Kree will have the Goblin trait as well. And then for the encounter deck, I already shuffled up here, but yeah. So we also have the Kree Militants here, which is a recommended modular set from Ronan the Accuser, which is one of the worst modular sets in the game here. And the big reason why it's so nasty is because of the Kree Private here, who as a boost effect gains overkill for the attack, right? So if he's attacking us and he's hitting for like 7 damage, well, it will have overkill if the Kree Private is the boost there. So we block with the ally, we'll take that all on Venom, which could be really bad here. Yeah, so we have that, and we also have Goblin Gear. But Goblin Gear is one of the recommended sets for Venom Goblin, and that encounter set is actually not that bad, right? But there's 2 really nasty cards from it, which is right here, the Advanced Glider and the Remote Navigation. The Advanced Glider, if it's attached to a villain, it gives them double activations basically, and the Remote Navigation tutors the Advanced Glider. The other cards in the Goblin Gear module aren't that bad, but RitsyReelz has me only play with these 2 from Goblin Gear, so we'll see how this all goes. Let's shuffle everything back up again into the encounter deck, and yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. Hopefully we do okay here. So if our Nemesis comes out with Pursue by Pass, it will be Yarnrog and Captain Marvel's Nemesis here. And for a scenario, RitsyReelz did allow me to pick any hero for it, but we discussed it a little bit, and yeah, we think that Venom is going to be the perfect hero for a scenario, because not only is he thematic for Norman Osborn, because he has a symbiote suit, but he's also very thematic for the Kree Militants here, because he has a guardian trait, so he is also a guardian here. So not only yeah, he's gonna be finding them on both fronts here, being a guardian and being a what you call it, like a Web Warrior S type of hero with the symbiote suit. Yeah, so he's gonna face Norman Osborn with the Kree here, and we'll see how it goes here. So I think, okay, let's go ahead and get Green Goblin set up here. So we put a Goblin Thrall minion in play, engage with us with the main scheme setup. So it has guard 1 scheme, 1 attack, and 3 hit points. We're gonna have 2 initial threat on the main scheme, goes up by 1 per turn, and there is a 1 complete effect whenever this hits 7. Green Goblin is one of yours that do 2 face encounter cards each player, so we get 2 encounter cards here. For Flash Thompson, but right here we have the Power Stone attached to him as requested by RitsyReelz. And then let's go through our deck actually really quick here. So we are playing an aggression deck here with Flash Thompson, and we have some other weapons here with Yarnrog, and we also have a, what do we have? We also have a hand cannon here, because Flash Thompson can control 1 additional upgrade with the restricted keyword. So we can have 3. The side holster, we can actually have 4 here. So we have 3 identity-specific weapons, and we also either play Yarnrog or the hand cannon. But the main thing with that is that a lot of you guys told me whenever I'm playing Flash Thompson. I really dislike his setup here because we mill until we get a weapon upgrade, so we lose a lot of good cards. But if I put in more weapon upgrades here, then there's a lower chance of milling more cards, which is kind of what I want, right? So that's kind of what we got here. And then one really cool or weird thing that I have, we also have lock and load and aggression, and is build support here, and we also have the Quinn carrier here. So Quinn carrier is a 3-cost support. Play only if your identity has Avengers trait, which we do not have Ash Flash Thompson. But with the build support, after we defeat the side scheme, we can put in a support with the cost 3 less, put it straight into play, which can be the Quinn carrier. So that's our way of cheating us in, because I just feel like Quinn carrier has a lot of synergy with Flash Thompson to generate a wild resource in addition to a symbiotic bond here. So that's what we're doing with that with this aggression deck. And yeah, I asked you guys what's the strongest aspect for Flash Thompson, and a lot of you guys voted for aggression here. So that's why we are playing aggression. And yeah, we'll see how this goes here. You guys know I'm not the biggest fan of Flash Thompson, but yeah, I think he has to be the guy that we face here against Mutation Forma, because yeah, I mean, this is, he's a guardian, and he has a symbiote stuff. All right, so let's shuffle up, and then we're gonna draw up here to our hand size of 6 in Arch Ego, and let's see what we get. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So Queen Care, we're definitely just gonna mulligan because we can't really play anyways, right? I don't know if I'm playing Superpower Train. I definitely want to keep. I'm always scared about mulligan with Flash though, because I don't want to get a weapon upgrade because I'm gonna mill a bunch of cards. But I really want a double, and we did not get a double in this hand. Project Rebirth, I feel like it's really good here. We just draw a card on turn 1. How hard do I mulligan, guys? I really, really want a double. At the same time, I could just hold on to everything here because I really don't want to mulligan my stuff. We don't have one. Actually, this could thwart out the superpower training here. We pair this with only mentals, so we could use Quinker as a mental and our hero ability to thwart that out. And then I could play Project Rebirth, and then draw a card, play superpower training, defeat it with our. Oh, we're gonna take it. Oh, we're gonna take so many attacks. I need to play an ally too. All right, it's fine. We're just not going to mulligan here. So we're going to choose to not mulligan any cards. After doing the mulligans, we do our setup here. So we discard from top of your deck until you discard one upgrade and then add to your hands. We're going to mill here. Oh, snap. Okay, we got on the top card. So I'm glad I did not mulligan, so I did not lose any cards off the top of my deck. That wasn't too bad. And we got the multi-gun in our hand here. So I don't necessarily need to. Well, we don't have a double. Okay, so what do I want to do here? Do I forego the Project Rebirth and just play Bug and then play multi-gun? Do I just do that? Because I'm worried that we're going to take a bunch of attacks during the encounter phase, and we will die if we get a bunch of attacks here. Let's think. I can definitely... Okay, if I play Project Rebirth, let's say I draw a card with that, then I could play Bug with the card that I draw in Super Training, and I could play a multi-gun with my hero ability here. I think that is the play here with Flash. And we toss the Super Training, even though I like it a lot. I think it's okay because we drew into the multi-gun, so we just hard played here. And that can help us remove threat. Okay, so let's go ahead and use a resource right here. So we can play Project Rebirth. It's a 1-cost support. As an RTU action, we can exhaust it to either heal 3 damage or draw a card. We are an Arch Eagle, so let's exhaust it. We can choose the one to draw a card here. All right. I like Sunfire for that glider. But let's flip up here to hero form. And then we are going to, let's use our symbiotic bond, take a damage in hero form, drop it down to 11, and we can generate a Watt resource. That's once per phase, so this will be one time during the player phase. This would, actually, we could play Sunfire. Or am I just playing Bug? No, wait, either one of them, they're just going to block the attack, right? So yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, so one resource there. This will be another resource, so we can play Bug here. So it's a 1-cost Guardian ally here. You can exhaust. Let's swing for 1 on the Goblin Thrall. Put damage on him. And then Bug will take a consequential damage. Then Flash Thompson is going to exhaust. We're going to swing for 2 on the Thrall and defeat this minion here for 3 total damage. And Bug has an effect. After your hero makes a basic attack, heal damage from Bug, we're going to heal him with damage. So the reason I chose him over Sunfire was in case the attack from Green Goblin has overkill, Bug will have 2 life here to block at least, right? This will be 3 resources right here, so we can play our multi-gun. So it's a 3-cost upgrade. We can exhaust the multi-gun and choose one of the following. Let's go ahead and exhaust it. We're going to pick the one to remove 2 from the scheme, clear off the main. The other options are to either do 2 damage to enemy or choose a player and deal 1 damage to each minion engaged that player. Okay, So we got that. That's gonna end our turn. Let's write back up here. And we're gonna draw back up to our hand size here of 5. Hopefully we get a double. Okay, no double here. We got lock and load though. But we already have the Hanka in hand as well. Yeah, I don't know. All right, Gambit. I think it's gonna be good here. Green Goblin's turn. He's gonna add 1 to the main. He's gonna attack us here. Do I want to block? I don't really want to block. Because we may get more attacks here is the thing, but bug is just good value right now, right? I could just defend with my basic defense, because if I get like an exhaustion, that would exhaust anyways. No, if he deals damage to me though, I place it there in the main with this force response. I think I just block here is the play. If he gets another activation, I'll block that one with bug, because normally his activations give him extra attack. So let's just base defend here for 2. He's saying with a base of 3, gets a boost. The boost effect is to put the Goblin Thorn into play and engage with you. So just 3 damage. We're going to take 1 because we're defending for 2. It's from 11 down to 10. And after he damages you, place it on the main, goes up to 2. Goblin Thorns and hits for 1. We take another damage, drop from 10 down to 9. Alright, I really wish this was in counter card, but it counts as a minion here, which is, or as a boost, so it's not great. Then we get dealt one in counter card for a total of 3 here on this first turn. Alright, first one is, I see you. Green Goblin attacks you. If you're an alter ego, do not give him a boost card for activation. He's going to hit us here again for 3. That's not one of the ones where he gets extra attack. I think I take that to the face as well. We're going to take it. So we have our Project Rebirth. So 3 plus boost of 2, and after activation, shuffle it into the counter deck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, brings from 9 down to 4. And then we shuffle the Goblin Knight back in, and we'll also put it on the main scheme because he's dealt damage to us. We're actually taking a beating here, but I have behind enemy lines to confuse the Green Goblin, which is what I'm trying to plan for. Right, so I shuffle this back in. All right. And then what happened there? So we added the threat, we took the damage. We're near death here. Let's get another encounter card. Okay, Goblin Reinforcements. One review, place 1 threat here, 1 additional threat for each Goblin minion played. There's 1, so it's going to be 2 plus the 1 Goblin minion, so 3 threat on the side scheme. But it has a hazard, so that is terrible. All right, so 3 threat. Last encounter card is another Goblin Thrall. Okay, so I'm glad he came out after there. Okay, the Goblin Thralls aren't bad. It's just a side scheme that we got to worry about now. Okay, it's back over to our turn. So Bug and the multi-gun can actually clear off that side scheme. Actually, wait, I have the behind enemy lines. What am I doing? Yeah, that's what we want to do. So if I behind enemy lines and confuse Green Goblin, flip down, use Project Rebirth to give me a resource to play Gambit, and then look at the encounter deck while also getting Green Goblin confused. That's probably the play here. So this is once per phase to use Symbiote Bond. So we have not used it during player phase or during display phase. So let's go and use it. We're gonna take a damage. We're near death here. Drop down 3, generate a wild resource. Declare the resource to be a mental, because wild can be anything. Second mental resource right here, so we can play behind enemy lines for 2. Hero action, Thor remove 3 from the scheme. Let's clear off Goblin reinforcements. And it says, if you pair this using only mentals, which we did with the Symbiote Bond in the Avengers Animation, we can also confuse the enemy. Let's confuse the villain and Green Goblin here. Confuse a Norman. The side scheme is defeated, no more hazard, which is good. And that resolves the Thor activation here. Okay, then, so we can't attack him because of the guard, but that's okay. I think we just play Gambit and possibly just super Thor this thing out. Or do we have Bug take out one of the things here with the multi-gun? Gambit can thwart. I wish we could play Gambit now, but I had to flip down if I want to play him. What is the play here? How much thwart we get? Okay, let's say that we game only thwarts for 1. So this is at 2. It goes up 1, goes to 3. They both scheme for 1, goes to 5. And then we'll make sure it's not an advance with Gambit's effect. Yeah, so that's fine. So let's just kill a Thrall here. We exhaust the multi-gun, choose the one to deal 2 damage to enemy. So 2 on the Thrall. Bug will swing for 1 for 3 damage, knock out the Thrall here. And then Bug will take a consequence damage. Alright. And then we're going to flip down here to Alter Ego. Let's go ahead and use our Project Rebirth. Exhausted, choose the one and draw a card. If we're in Alter Ego, let's draw. Oh man, I really want to play build supporter. That's fine. We're going to get into our player side schemes out on this first deck pass. 3 resources here. We're going to play Gambit. I need to play him here. So whenever he enters play, look at the top 3 cards in the counter deck. Tuck 1 earning Gambit so only the boost is available. Ooh, I think we take this Goblin Knight here. Get the Kree common armors and counter card. Yeah, that's an easy decision here. So we'll take Goblin Knight, and these go back on top in the same order. What is a Goblin Soldier? Put him into play. Oh man, I hope we can maybe stun or confuse Green Goblin here. Okay, so we take this card. He's underneath Gambit now, so Goblin Knight will not be in play. Gambit, stow him, and Gambit's Thor and attack are equal to the boost icons underneath him, which is 2. So it's 2 Thor, 2 attack. Let's go ahead and exhaust him and Thor for 2 from the main. Drop down to 1, and then Gambit takes the consequence damage. So that is perfect. All right, we're gonna enter this right back up. I really want to get a heal here with our Project Rebirth next turn. Let's drop back up to our hands here 6, so we have big economy and alter ego here. We got a double too. I really want to play that side holster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Both pistols here in one go, which I think it's okay-ish. All right, so it is Green Goblin turn. He's got 1 to the main. He's gonna scheme, but he is confused, so activation does not go through. Then Goblin Thoughts and scheme for 1. It goes up to 3 threat. Then we can dealt 1 face on counter card, which is the Kree Common Armor. Attach the enemy with the highest attack, which is the villain Green Goblin. Reduce the amount of damage he takes from each attack by 1. It's a hero action. We spend 3 uses of the same attack to discard it. So he would just have this attached to him. Really having all the Kree tech there. Some cosmic power for Green Goblin. All right, back over to our turn. Let's exhaust this. We're going to pick the one in Hue 3. So we go from 3 up to 6. I need some life here. And then should we exhaust to just recover by 4 here? Feels like it's a waste with the Project Rebirth. But I don't necessarily need my basic activation right here. I really wish we got that Queen Carry out though. Or the build support out to get the Queen Carry out. Let's see. We can swing at Thrall to Hue Bug. Bug will do another 1. And then, no, the big reason why I want to heal is because if we get overkill, it just kills us, right? We can always run and go with a double, which is what I think I'm going to do. Yeah, okay, we're going to heal because I don't want to get 1 overkill and then just die. So we're going to exhaust and heal by 4. So we go from 6 up to 10. I really wish we drew like some way to stun or confuse. Actually, do you have stuns in this kit? Oh, he has his ident-specific stun if we drew into the Grasp of Tendrils, but we don't have a stun any other way. All right, so we healed here. Let's flip up to hero form. And then let's play these side hosts here. So zero cost upgrade, you can control 1 additional weapon upgrade that has a restricted keyword. So let's just put that right here. So now we can have 4 weapon upgrades because we can already control 1 additional one with Venom's hero ability here. And then run and gun, grant ward. Or do I not play? Yeah, I'm not going to play Grant here because I don't want to take a damage to keep him alive. Wait, no, what's the encounter card? It's a minion. Ooh, so I feel like I just play Grant here then because it's a minion coming up, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and play Grant Ward. 0 cost ally. He can't defend, but after you reveal treachery, you have to spend a mental, and if you don't, we take damage equal to his attack and remove from the game. Yeah, so don't want to do that. Oh, I forgot we have Symbiote Bond. So let's go and use Symbiote Bond. We take a damage, drop from 10 down to 9 to generate a WAD resource so we can play our Venom's pistol here. The pistols we can exhaust. I have another one in my hand. We can exhaust it to when we use the basic power to get +1 to that power, but only as a hero interrupt in hero form. Then we'll use 3 uses here. We're going to play the run and gun. So 3 cost event, ready Venom, and each weapon upgrade you control. Wait, sorry guys, before we do that, let's use our weapon upgrade here. We're going to exhaust and multi-gun. Let's remove 2 there from the scheme. Actually, do I want to just damage him? Remove 2 from his scheme. Yeah, actually, we're going to pick the one to do 2 damage to enemy. We're going to do 2 damage to Green Goblin. It's going to bypass the guard because this is non-attack. And also, Kree Common Armor says reduce the amount of damage from each attack by 1. So we're actually going to do 2 damage straight to Green Goblin here. Bring it from 18 down to 16 with the multi-gun. Now we're going to use 3 resources right here to play the run and gun. So ready Venom and each weapon upgrade you control. So we're going to ready up the multi-gun and Venom here. All right. Oh, we can just swing for 3 now with the pistol. So let's go ahead and just swing for 2. Exhaust the pistol to get +1 to that basic power. So we're swinging for 3. Take out Thrall. With Bug's effect, after you make a basic attack, we heal damage from him, so he's back to full life. Okay, let's see. What do we do here? We can have Grant Ward Thor for 2 from here. He'll take a consequential damage. Bug will Thor for 1, clear off the main. He'll take a consequential damage. Oh wait, that Goblin's coming out as a boost effect. Dang it, that's terrible. Oh yeah, that's not in counter card. I don't know why I did that with Grant. Okay, that's fine. So he Thored it here, and then we're going to exhaust multi-gun, pick the one to do 2 damage, bypassing the Kree Common Armor because non-attack, brings him from 16 down to 14. All right, that is going to end our turn. We're just gonna keep Gambit up here. Let's ready back up because Gambit doesn't get full value if he attacks Green Goblin here, and he'll take constant damage without getting full value. We're gonna drop back up to our hands here at 5. At least we know the boost effect that's coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, we got grasping tendrils. Actually, I can get that goblin thrall out if I wanted to. And then we can just savage attack the goblin thrall next turn. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. We actually have a lot of physicals for this thing. So I may just use my symbiotic bond here. Okay, it is. We drew the grasping tendrils at the perfect time. Green goblin is gonna add 1 to the main. He's gonna attack us here. We are going to use our symbiotic bond to take a damage, drop from 9 down to 8 to generate a wild resource. Declare the wild here to be a physical resource. This would be a second physical resource right here, so we can play Grasping Tendrils. So it's a 2-cost event. Hero interrupt defense. When a villain initiates attack, which is right now, we cancel the attack. So we cancel his attack now. Then if you pay for this using only physicals, which we did, we can stun the villain. So we're stunning him here, and this attack was canceled. So next time he attacks, the stun will block that. And his attack will never go through or anything. He gets no boost card. Now he's going to deal with 1 face down counter card, which will be the Goblin Soldier. So just a minute here. When he's defeated, deal 1 damage to engaged player. No treachery was revealed, so Grant War will stay in play here, giving us more value. All right, let's see here. So I think I want to get rid of the Kree Comet armor here. Yeah, Sunfire. Sunfire's gone already, right? Yeah, so I had to do it manually. What do we do here? We just spend 3 of the same type, and then I can't play anything else. Yeah, because I generate 1 resource, it's not enough to really do anything. Yeah, let's go ahead and use a hero action here. Spend 3 resources of the same type. This would be 3 physicals, so we can discard the Kree Combat Armor. So let's get rid of this Kree Tech for Green Goblin. Alright. Then, so now we can do regular damage to him. I really want to get a Confuse on him, though. Grant Ward's going to swing for 2 on the Goblin Soldier. He'll take constant damage, and then we're going to swing for 2 plus 1 with the pistol, so 3 damage. Defeats the Goblin Soldier. When he's defeated, deal 1 damage to engaged player. We'll take a damage, drop from 8 down to 7. Okay. Then after we make the basic attack, we can heal damage from Bug. Bug will thwart for 1 for the man, clear that off, and then he'll take a consequential damage again. Then we're going to exhaust the multi-gun. Let's do 2 damage again to Green Goblin, rolling him down, dropping from 14 down to 12 here. Alright, and then Gambit. I think Gambit can just attack here. Nah, let's keep him around. Let's keep him around here. Let's ready back up. We're going to draw back up, and I really want Psylocke or Professor X to get it confused off. We're going to draw back up to 5 here. Ooh, Nick is the best. I prefer Nick. Forget about everything else. We got Nick here. So Green Goblin's turn. He's gonna add 1 to the main. He's gonna attack us, but he's stunned, so activation does not go through. Then he's gonna deal us 1 face down and counter card, which is a Kree Private here. So it is a Goblin enemy with this scenario's request. His quick strikes are his for 1. We'll take a drop from 6 down or 7 down to 6. Alright, it's back over to our turn here. I think I just play, and we didn't get treachery, so Grant Ward stays around. Let's just have Grant swing for 2 and get him out. Because I'm probably just playing Nick here, right? Forget about everything else. We're going to play Nick Fury. Yeah, and we can flip down next turn after Nick blocks this time. Actually, I'm worried about if Nick blocks attack, it's going to be 3. Do 1. And still he gets overkill 5. So I think we're fine here. Let's go ahead and have Grant swing for 2 in the Kree Private. And Grant will take consequential damage. He gets discarded now. You're defeated with consequential. Then we're going to use 4 resources here. We're going to play Nick Fury. When Nick Fury enters play, choose 1. We're going to pick the one I draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I kind of want to play Spider Sense actually. Let's use 2 resources here. We're going to play Spider Sense. It's a 2-cost upgrade. So now we're like Spider-Man. Whenever the villain initiates an attack against you, we can draw a card. Just an upgrade being in play here. And then let's think what we want to do here. I think I want to attack just to keep Bug around. So we're going to swing for 2. Exhaust the pistol, get +1 to power. Swing for 3. Takes out the Kree Private. So we heal Bug each time we make a basic attack. So it's back to full life. Bug will just throw for 1, clear off the main, take the consequential damage back again. We're just slowly willing him down. Nick Fury is going to swing for 2 on Green Goblin. That'll bring him from 12 down to 10. Nick will take a consequential. And we still never dealt 3 damage with an attack with Venom to take the power stone away from him, which I think I probably should do, right? But that would help us out a lot. Okay, let's exhaust him once again. We're going to pick the one to do 2 damage to Green Goblin. Brings us from 10 down to 8. Yeah, we got the power stone. Oh, that would be bonkers. Alright, let's end our turn. We're going to ready back up. And we should be drawing into X here. I threw away Psylocke, unfortunately. I really want to get at least 1 research generator out as well. Like maybe the heavy care or something. Okay, there we go. Alright, so... Alright. Green Goblin turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us. We're going to block with Professor X. Him with a base of 3. I mean, Nick Fury, I mean. Boost is put him in play, engage with you, the Goblin Thrall. So 3 damage takes out. I forgot. When he attacks, initiates the attack, we can draw a card with Spire Sense. We drew a card there. Then the 3 damage would take out Nick Fury. No overkill. And then the Goblin Thrall is going to hit us here for 1. We're just going to take it. So we draw from 6 down to 5. And then we get dealt 1 face down encounter card, right? Yeah. Which is Evil Alliance. Each Nemesis minion activates. If no minion is activated, place 3 counters on Pursued by the Past. So 3 counters going on Pursued by the Past. If there are 4, then our Nemesis will come into play here, but just 3 for now. So we're okay. All right, and then it's going to be back over to our turn here. All right. So I think I just go Helicarrier. Oh, we have Grasping. No, but I want Nick Fury to block, so I don't want to play Grasping Tendrils there. I think we should get rid of the Grasping Tendrils. Search your deck for weapon upgrade out to your hand, not your discard pile. I really want to flip. Oh, I didn't get it confused, did I? Oh man, I think I have the Grasping Tendrils now because if we get the overkill, we can still die, right? That can be really scary. I think I want to swing a Green Goblin and take that Power Stone here. So let's go ahead and exhaust. We're going to swing for 2. The pistol gives us +1. Oh, wait, no, wait, sorry, guys. He has guard right now with the Goblin Thrall. I have to kill him first. Let's, Bug does the damage, he dies, right? That's not going to work either. I could Vivian out the Goblin Thrall. Let me think here. If I play Helicarrier, I think I play Endurance, actually, right? I'm being too great. We're just going to keep the Power Stone on Green Goblin. Okay, 3 uses here. We're going to play the Helicarrier. So it's a 3 cost support. We're going to exhaust it to reduce the cost of the next card that we play by 1. Let's do that. To play the Endurance, we get +3 hit points here. So we're going 5 up to 8, and our max is now 15. Alright, so now we can survive an overkill hit. Then we're just going to swing for 2, +1 with the pistol. 3 damage, takes out the Thrall. That's going to heal damage from Bug. Allow him to thwart for 1, clear off the main, take a constant damage again. Same sequence over and over again. Swirling down Green Goblin here. We're going to exhaust the multi-gun again, deals 2 damage to him, brings from 8 down to 6. And this would be the big tempo turn because we're going to deck out. I hold on to Grasping Tendrils here and hope we draw into 1 physical to get the stun. Yeah, let's end our turn. We're ready back up. And then we'll draw up to 5 here, which will deck us out. Ooh, no physical. So we get dealt a face down encounter card. We shuffle our discard pile back into deck and then draw 1 more card. Oof. I really hope we get a physical resource here. Actually, we're drawing another card with Spire Sense, so it might not be that bad. All right, so we're all shuffled up here, and then we're drawing 1 card back up to 5 physical. Oh no, not physical. Okay, it is a Green Goblin, so he's gonna add 1 to the main. He's gonna initiate attack against us, so we can trigger our Spire Sense and draw a card. Yeah, so we're gonna draw a card with Spire Sense. We got, oh man, it's another Grasping Tendrils. I think I just play it though. So when the villain initiates an attack against you, we can cancel the attack. So let's go ahead and play the Grasping Tendrils here using our Symbiotic Bond. We don't exhaust it. We use Symbiotic Bond, generate a wild, take a damage, declare a wild to be a physical. This would be a second physical resource right here to play Grasping Tendrils here. So now we cancel the attack and then we stun him. So attack is blocked, but he's also stunned for his next activation. Then he's going to deal 1 encounter card for a total of 2. First one is Kree Lieutenant. It's a goblin, because Green Goblin gave him the mission formula, with guard stalwart, 7 life, 2 scheme, 1 attack. Dark Designs, place 1 pursuit on Pursued by the Past. Then there's any counter villain scheme. So we actually place a counter here, and there's going to be 4. So immediately this force response will trigger. So we take the 4 counters off, and our Nemesis comes into play, and there are no more counters on it. So Dark Designs will not trigger, and Green Goblin will not scheme, but Young Rocks come into play here. Uh-oh. Sesame's coming over here. She's brought her toy. Okay, sorry guys. Let me try to get her over. Okay, alright. And then okay, so Jan Rod comes over there, and then our Nemesis Sizing comes into play. And these are our 3 oh no, Sesame. Okay, let's shuffle these 3 Nemesis cards into the encounter deck. If you hear that bell, guys, sorry, that's Sesame the cat. Right, let's shuffle this up. Okay, so Jan Rock says force response after he attacks, place 1/3 on this side scheme, but he's not going to attack right now. He just comes in and play with Pursued by the Past. And then with that side scheme, it says 1 review, place an additional 1 per player threat there. And oh, Sesame is knocking all over the camera. Um, okay, so what is this? 3 plus the 1, so 4 threat on the side with the hazard. Okay, and they're all goblins with the mutation formula. Okay, I think we're good to go there. Okay, so it's back over. Oh man, I apologize for the shakiness, guys. Just me is hitting the camera a lot. Okay, so it's back over to our turn now. Let's see. I got X finally, but it's at the bottom of the deck. I can get it confused, and I can try to flip down and then try to garner a bunch of damage because we have running guns here. So we might be able to go for a kill really soon. He is guard though, so I gotta kill him. And I would like to get the Power Stone, which I still was never able to get. I think I hold on to both the running guns, and we play X, get it confused, and then okay, let's exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost next card that we play by 1. This would be a double to play Professor X. Whenever he enters play, choose one. We're gonna pick the one to confuse the villain. Okay, then we are going to multi-gun. We have to do Yanrog, right? Yeah, so we're gonna do 2 damage on Yanrog with the multi-gun. We're gonna swing for 2, exhaust a pistol to get +1, so we're swinging for 3, take out Yanrog here. And after we make a basic attack, Bug will heal with damage. So he's back to full life here. Then we're gonna exhaust X and Bug to Thor for a total of 3 + 1, so 4 clears off this side scheme with a hazard. They will both take consequential damage. Side scheme is gone. And then I think here's where Gambit's finally going to do his thing. He's going to swing for 2 on the Kree Lieutenant for us. And then, let me think here. Do I? No, I have to block with X. Yeah, that's going to enter turn. Let's right back up. Oh, wait, he's confused. Or he's stunned, I mean. That's fine. Let's right back up here. I need to take the Power Stone. We hold on to running guns, though, because I'm getting close to killing him. With Savage Attack would be good here. All right, it is a Venom Goblin. He's got 1 to the main, goes up to 2. He's going to attack. He's stunned. Kree Militants can hit us for 1. We take it, drop down 6. Actually, we're not going to take it. We're going to defend it with X here. So we take a damage. And we get a face down counter card, which is hopefully not an attack. It is an attack. Dang it. We've been here for place 1 pursue counter by pursue by past. Then there's any counters, the villain will attack you. So Green Goblin's going to hit us here. We can try to Sparse and draw a card when he initiates an attack, though. And then we're going to have to block with either Bug or Gambit here. I shouldn't have been greedy and block with X. Let's block with Bug. Oh, did Gambit activate? Yeah, Gambit should take a constant damage. So I got Sesame is distracting me here. She is like kicking on my feet. Okay. So Bug is blocking the attack from Green Goblin. And it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Takes out Bug. Fortunately, no overkill. Alright, and at the end of round, if X is in play, he gets discarded. So Bug is finally gone, which is pretty sad. I really just should have taken the 1 damage from the Kree Lieutenant. Alright, back over to our turn here. Let's see what we want to do. Do I play one of the running guns? Okay, let's just multi-gun here for 2 more damage on the Kree Lieutenant. No, wait, no, hold on. Let me not do that. I think I can just kill him with Fusillade. We have to exhaust a weapon upgrade that we control, though. Wait, no, I just play Savage Attack. So we play Savage Attack. We hold on to all of our attacks here. And then we don't need overkill on it. It doesn't matter. And then we take the Power Stone away from it and we flip down. So I think I hold on to one of the allies, actually. Let's exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of next card that we play by 1. This would be a resource to play Savage Attack. Here I should attack you 5 damage to enemy. Let's take out the Kree Lieutenant here. So he's gone and the guard is now gone. Okay, so now finally we can exhaust the swing for 2 on Green Goblin, exhaust the pistol to get +1. So swing for 3, brings from 6 down to 3, and then we dealt more than 3 damage with single attacks. So we take the Power Stone finally now. So now Venom has +1 Thor, +1 attack. Then let's exhaust the multi-gun. We're gonna pick the one. Let's just remove 2 from the scheme, clear off the main here just in case, because I don't want that flipping. And we're gonna flip down to Alter Ego here. Exhaust Project Rebirth. We're gonna pick the one to, let's draw a card. I think Sunfire here would be good. Ooh, we do a Savage Attack. Do I go for Fusillade? Okay, Savage Attack I think is better than Fusillade here. I think I want to play Sunfire and just swing for 2. Because we can't play all this stuff anyways. But do I hold on to running guns or do I hold on to Savage Attack? Savage Attack is 2 for 5. Running gun is Ready Venom in each. We can swing for with the Power Stone. We're gonna hold on to running guns, right? With the Power Stone. 2 resources here. Let's play Sunfire. Then we're going to exhaust Sunfire. Let's swing for 2 on Green Goblin. Brings from 3 down to 1. Sunfire takes a consequential. And he can activate again next turn for us for the big push. Okay, that's going to enter us right back up. So Green Goblin's going to deal us 3 face-down counter cards if we flip him. So I want to kill him right when we flip him. And we have the 2 running guns here from that one turn. So hold on to this, draw back up to our hands here at 6, and we should have the economy to pay. Oh, we got 3 running guns. We'll need a double to pay for all of them, though, which we did not get. So that's okay. All right, it is Green Goblin's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to scheme, but he's confused, so nothing happens. Thanks to Professor X. We get 1 face-down counter card, which is Wicked Ambitions. It's card X cards from the counter deck. X equals to double the villain stage number. Each time a goblin is discarded, we either take 3 damage or put it in play engage with us. Okay, so X cards equal to double of the villain stage number. Sorry, guys. So 4 cards here because it's on stage number 2. So 1 card right here. It is a goblin minion with a take damage or put into play. Let's put it in play because he does not have guard. So he comes into play. Then we discard the 2nd card here. Not a goblin minion. 3rd card here. A goblin minion put into play because he doesn't have guard. And the 4th card here is not a goblin minion. Okay, so we just got 2 goblin minions here. The Kree Commando and with Patrol and Goblin Soldier. And that will resolve this. So we put the minions into play, engage with, and didn't take any damage. All right, it's back over to our turn here. And we're going to go for the kill here. So we ignore the minions because they don't have guard. Nothing's giving them guard or anything. And we're going to exhaust Project Rebirth. Let's draw a card. Get a double? Okay, not a double. We have 1, 2, only 2 weapon upgrades in play anyways. I can play a running gun. Then I just play a 2nd running gun. And that's pretty much it. And we just hope that that's enough damage. I feel like it should be, right? Because, I mean, we have the Power Stone. Let's flip up here. Oh, we had both pistols, it would be enough, but we don't have both pistols. We're going to flip up here to hero form. We're going to have Sunfire swing for 2 on Green Goblin. Ignore these 2 minions. Brings from 1 down to 0. Sunfire will take constant damage. He gets defeated. And then Green Goblin will flip over this card power right here to his 3rd and final stage here, where he's going to have 20 life, I think. Is that correct? Yeah, 20 life. Okay. One review, do 3 encounter cards to each player, so we get 3 encounter cards here. All right, and hopefully they just don't get reviewed. All right, and then let's see what we can do. Let's hold on to Gambit here in case we aren't able to get the kill here. So we are going to swing here for 2 plus 1 the Power Stone plus 1 the pistol. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 damage on Green Goblin. Brings him from 12 down to 16. Exhaust the multi-gun. Pick the one to do 2 damage. Brings him 16 down to 14. I feel like we definitely got it there, right? Then we're going to use, actually, let's exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost in this color play by 1. So running gun's only 2 costs. This will be 2 resources to play the running gun. It says ready Venom and each weapon upgrade you control. So we're going to ready Venom back up right here. And each weapon upgrade, the multi-gun and the pistol. Then we're going to swing for 2 plus 1 plus 1 with the pistol. So 4 on Green Goblin again. Brings it from 14 down to 10. Exhaust the multi-gun. Does another 2 damage. Brings it from 10 down to 8. Oh, Snapple, we barely had it there. All right. And then we're going to use, we actually play Grant War as well and just use him at bond, but it's fine. So let's use 3, actually, we might as well do that. Let's use the symbiotic bond, take a damage, draw from 7 down to 6. Generate a wild resource. This would be 2 more for a total of 3 to play a 2nd running gun. So we can ready Venom back up again. And also ready up both of our weapon upgrades here. And then we can play Grant Ward here for free because he's a 0 cost ally. Grant Ward putting in work. Grant Ward's going to swing for 2 on Green Goblin, brings from 8 down to 6. Grant Ward will take constant damage, so that we can keep Gambit alive here. We're going to exhaust the multi-gun, pick the one and do 2 damage to enemy on Green Goblin, brings from 6 down to 4. And then we can swing here for 2, plus 1 with the Power Stone, plus 1 with the pistol, another 4 damage on Green Goblin, and that will bring him all the way down to 0 there. So we're definitely cutting it a little bit close there, but we saw a Gambit for extra 2 attack there. And luckily we were able to draw into Grant Ward, I think with the Project Rebirth, right? But yeah. All right, there we go, guys. We're able to defend the world from the Goblin shenanigans from Norman Osborn, making all the Kree Empire or giving the Kree Empire the mutagen formula and making everyone into nasty goblins here. Yeah, that was a fun matchup, and I like the Power Stone comboing with Venom there, with the running guns, giving him a +1 to his attack there. I'm glad we were able to get it there at the very end and really, be a guardian of the galaxy here as Venom Flash Thompson. All right, I hope you guys all enjoy this gameplay. Thank you so much, RitsyReelz, for the gameplay request. I'll see you guys all in the next one.